Hello everyone, this is Glass.Investor. Recently in early July, Intel has announced to drop its R&D on Glasscoresubstrates, of which Intel has been trying to develop over the last few years. Today I would like to discuss about this recent change Intel is trying to make and suggest that JNTC will be its first external supplier of Glasscoresubstrates for Intel. So, Intel had been putting a lot of R&D resources into internalizing their own glass core substrates as the new technology is thought to be a critical component in advanced semiconductor packaging, especially with the AI revolution. This new substrate is designed for AI and high performance computing applications and aims to overcome the limitations of traditional silicon based substrates. So here is a graph comparing glass core substrates and traditional silicon-based substrates and the benefits of using glass core substrates instead of traditional silicon-based substrates are that it boasts excellent flatness and thermal stability, which helps minimize warpage and heat generation during high-speed processing. Also, glass is thought to be advantageous in signal transmission compared to silicon. To sum up, glass core substrates will reduce power consumption and increase data throughput, which will improve performance in AI chips. So, if the glass core substrates are that important in AI revolution, why did Intel decide to abandon its in-house glass core substrate project? That's probably because they're losing their turf against their competitors like Nvidia, TSMC, SK Hynix, Samsung, and a few more. As a result, Intel has made a bold decision to de-risk themselves by dropping its time-consuming and financially burdening R&D and focus on actually making chips for the current market. So, the next question is, who will be the external supplier of glass core substrates for Intel? The development of glass substrates is especially gaining momentum in South Korea as Samsung, SK Hynix, and a few more are competing to win the race. Among these South Korean companies, I believe that JNTC will have a lead in supplying these chips to these tech giants in the near future and therefore would be an attractive sort of investment for your wealth. Now, these are the reasons behind why JNTC will have the highest chance of being the external supplier for Intel in glass core substrates. JNTC, a South Korean materials company, recently made a presentation at the Korea Exchange Conference Hall about their through glass via technology, which is the crucial step in making these glass core substrates. During the session, the CEO explained about how their glass substrates are made. First, by using laser with high precision, holes are made on a thin piece of glass for vertical electrical transmission. During this laser process, the key is to minimize micro cracks as glass has amorphous characteristics which makes it extremely difficult to cut without any cracks being made along the way. And JNTC claims to have achieved 0% micro cracks, as can be seen here. After the holes are made via laser, a process called etching is done. They use their own secret mix of chemical fluid to remove any unwanted material on the glass surface. Then, copper is fulfilled into these holes within the glass for electrical transmission. As such, this is another crucial step as copper needs to be fulfilled in the glass with zero void to ensure stable electrical transmission on every hole filled with copper. JNTC claims they have achieved zero void for their glass core substrates as well. On top of that, with ongoing feedback with potential customers, they have adopted alignment marks in cavities as additional features verified with global semiconductor leaders for enhanced functionality for further chip building. With these new technologies, JNTC has claims to achieve a production yield of 90% for their new glass core substrates. Finally, as JNTC's approach involves building most of its core production equipment in-house, this leads to lower initial investment costs and process independence. So, it seems like the glass core substrate technology is getting ready for use in real life, and this development comes at a time when other companies like Intel are reportedly moving away from in house glass substrate development, potentially leading them to collaborate with companies like JNTC. Moreover, JNTC completed its domestic production line in June and plans to begin full scale manufacturing in August, following test runs in July. Three additional lines in Vietnam is underway, hinting at the possibility of mass production starting next year. So, it seems like the technology is ready at a substantially reasonable cost, with factories being built currently for mass production to begin starting next year. There are lots of reasons to believe that JNTC might be the external supplier of glass core substrates for Intel, as it will implement the new technology into their new generation of AI chips. I hope that today's clip has enlightened some of the viewers about Intel's situation regarding the drop of their R&D in glass core substrates and what their next move might be next year. Also, keep an eye on JNTC as another source of investment, as it seems like it's becoming an emerging player in AI level semiconductor chip manufacturing. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more info on glass core substrates and JNTC. Thank you very much. Bye bye.